Hey, what's up, guys? It's Poker Days with Randy G, and I'm Randy G. I have a special guest today that's going to do an interview, my wife, Courtney. So come on in, Courtney.
Hey guys.
So this is my wife, Courtney, and we've been married how long?
Um, uh, 7 years. I
Exactly.
Think, right?
We've been married 6
7?
years. 6 years.
Oh, six. Well, it will be
April,
7.
April 12th, 2016. Okay. So, yeah, I'm going to ask Courtney a couple questions about poker and just get a little bit of an interview and see what she thinks about poker and maybe about me playing poker and if she thinks I'm a good poker player or not. So, first question, Courtney, is do you like to play poker?
Yes, I do like to play poker. You taught me how to play poker.
Right.
When we first started dating, 8 years ago?
Right.
But yes, I do like poker. I think it's great. I like to challenge myself, and I like to play against other opponents, and I'm just a competitive person, and I like to win money.
Gotcha. So do you like to play cash games or tournament
No,
better?
I like cash. I do not like tournament. My husband can tell you I am not a very patient person, so tournaments would be definitely out, but I do like to play cash games.
Good, good. And we used to have a home game that we played in North Carolina with a bunch of friends, so what type of games would we play there, and what was the best part about those games that you enjoyed playing?
I liked those games because, well, first we play AC-Doocy, we'd
Right.
play
Stud games, like draw games.
Draw games, yeah.
Right.
And just normal, just plain old Texas Hold'em poker.
Right, we play no limit Hold'em with neighbors and stuff like that, so.
And that was fun just because I think we all knew each other and we all would try to just bluff each other and try different ways to outsmart the other one. So, that was fun, I think. And you always seemed to be able to read me, which was not fun. But it was good. That's one of our, I guess, the best times because we had all friends together having drinks.
Right.
It's not as serious, I guess, as a normal tournament.
So what would be the most fun or the most enjoyable thing about playing poker to you? What did you like about playing poker the most?
To me, like I said, it's just in general just trying to outsmart the other person, just trying to, see how good I could be as a player, and obviously see if I could take your money from you.
Gotcha.
As the best.
So one thing you mentioned earlier is that you actually like to bluff people. So,
yes.
So you would consider that one of your most favorite parts of the game is actually being able to bluff friends and obviously other players that didn't know you as well. And how would you do that? What would you do when you would bluff someone?
Well, I mean, personally, my game was that I wanted to bluff people by having, obviously not a good hand and trying to win, and also having a good hand. So if I did win, I basically would just show my cards when I won and when I didn't win, so that they would have to guess every time. You couldn't read me because you didn't know if I was playing, bluffing you with a good hand or a bad hand.
Right, right. So you enjoyed showing your hands to get
Yes.
people, try to trick them, get them off their game. So, when you did have a good hand, that they would think you had a bad hand and they would call and lose their money to you and so on and so forth. So that's good. That's a good strategy. A lot of people don't employ that strategy where they show cards. A lot of professional players or amateurs that are trying to be professional don't like to show their cards. They figure that gives some tells away, but I think if you're smart, sometimes you can use those tells against people as well. So good. All right, cool. So what do you think makes a good poker player?
There's a couple different things, but for me, like I always tell you when we watch the poker tournaments, I'll be like, why are they so lucky? Like, they're so lucky. And, I definitely think that is, not the most important thing, but you got to admit, like, people get lucky.
Right.
We play against people in games that have no idea how to play.
Right.
And it's like beginner's luck. And so I definitely think that's, not the most, aspect of it. But, I think it would definitely be knowledge. Like, you have to be knowledgeable. You have to know how to play the game. But not only that, you have to want to be better. You have to want to, learn and be a better poker player. I think patience is huge. If you're going to sit in a tournament for days, you have to be patient, and you don't have, not to be aggressive.
Right.
And not have too much emotion in it. You got to know when to, when to hold back and when to actually push forward. So, there's a couple different aspects to that. But yeah, I definitely patience, knowledge, luck again.
Right.
So that's what I would consider.
Yeah, good deal. I agree. Patience, skill, but obviously luck is involved as well. Especially some bigger tournaments, patience is a huge factor also. So, good deal. All right, cool. And then, so last question about myself. So, do you think I'm a good poker player, and do you think I would be a good pick, or why do you think I'd be a good pick for this tournament in the Bahamas?
Well, I definitely think you are good, not just because obviously you're my husband, because you know I'm like your biggest critic. But I do think you're good. I realized you were good, years ago when you taught me how to play and we were playing in Pokerstars.
Right.
And that's pretty much like how I learned how to play online. And you taught me that. But just the fact I think you're good as not only when I watch you play and you win, you win us money, which is nice. But I see how much you want to learn. Like you watch poker all the time, and you watch those vlogs of all the different poker players. I pretty much know all of them from you watching them. But just the fact that you play and then you figure out what you did wrong and you try to learn from that and basically learn from how they play.
Right.
So to me, I think that makes you a good player because you always want to learn how you can be better.
Right.
You don't think you're great. Like you just want to be better. So I think that's a good aspect, and I definitely think you're a good player. I mean, just from history of us, you winning different tournaments and stuff like that.
Good. Yeah, I do watch a lot of the vlogs, and I do watch the World Series of Poker. I enjoy watching the people play online and on TV as well to get some good ideas of what people are doing and trying to stay ahead and trying to stay up with the times as well. Because if you don't play, you obviously lose that aspect of it. You don't kind of see the new creative things that players are doing to take advantage of other players and things like that. So good. Well, good. Well, I appreciate you taking the time and us doing this video. Again, thanks, guys. If you guys want to leave any comments, please leave comments down below. Let us know what you thought of the video. And if you like the video, obviously click like. And again, I appreciate the opportunity from Andrew Neeme, Jeff Gross, Bill Perkins, Pokerstars. So it'd be a great opportunity to be able to take my skills and my skill set down to the Bahamas and play in that tournament.
It would make his dreams come true,
It
so
would.
please pick him. It really would. He deserves it.
It would be a good one, cool deal. So thanks, guys. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it. See you next time.
Bye, guys. I don't think you're going to be able to hear this thing. I don't think you're going to be able to hear it.
Dude, you'll be able to hear it. Trust me, cars going by. You'll hear everything like
This thing's going to flip over.
Why do you have it like that? You just do?
Well, what's wrong with it? If a gator comes out, we're going to have a problem.
Well, we'll see then what. What?
You can't even see us. Is that good? Put your water behind it.
I will.
No, that's going to fall.
Like that?
Where am I looking? Right there?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
You gonna talk real quick? You wanna talk? Yeah, me too.
What do you mean talk? Like, what am I gonna do?
Scoot over a little bit. See if you can scoot over a little.
What am I just gonna randomly talk?
Yeah, scoot over.
Why?
I'm gonna have you. I'll say, "What's up, everyone? This is Poker Days with Randy G, and I'm Randy G.
I can't.
I have a special guest today. Why not? Why can't you do it?
All right. I wish I had some alcohol. If I had alcohol, it'd be easier. Go.
I can't really see. It's maybe the glare. Just get out of the view for a second. We'll see. Because I'm going to see if the cicadas are loud. They're going to be loud.
There's going to be a gator that's going to come up in the back.